Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This diagram illustrates the cellular phase of acute inflammation. The cellular phase of acute inflammation involves delivery of leukocytes, mainly neutrophils, to the site of injury so they can perform their function of host defense. It is the cellular phase because acute inflammation involves another phase called the vascular phase. That vascular phase includes changes happening to the blood vessels around the injury and occurring first in acute inflammation. Leukocytes are the immune cells, the white blood cells, and among them are the neutrophils, which have their major function in acute inflammation. The cellular response of leukocytes to acute inflammation can be divided into 4 steps: adhesion and margination, transmigration, chemotaxis, and phagocytosis. The story starts with communication signals from cells sitting in the tissue. The signals are kind of chemical mediators called cytokines. The results in endothelial cells start expressing adhesion molecules on their surface called selectins. Once leukocytes recognize the selectin molecules, they slow down and change their lane from the middle of the blood vessels to the margin, closer to the selectin molecules. This process is called margination. After slowing down, another type of molecules on the surface of endothelial cells, called integrins and intracellular adhesion molecules, ICAM, work as stop signal for neutrophils, so they stop movement and attach firmly to the endothelium. After margination and adhesion, leukocytes start to migrate from vascular space to the extravascular space where bacteria is. This process is called transmigration, and what happens is that the tight adhesion of leukocytes causes the endothelial cells to separate, allowing the leukocytes to extend pseudopodia and transmigrate through the vessel wall, and then, under influence of chemotactic factors, migrate into the tissue spaces. After extravasation, leukocytes migrate in the tissue towards the site of injury by chemotaxis. Chemotaxis is the process of guiding the transmigrated leukocytes toward the site of cell injury. It is mediated by proteins released from the bacteria and proteins released from the local immune cells that recognize the bacteria in the first place, for example, the macrophages. The bacteria itself, cellular debris, activated complement proteins and chemokines attract neutrophils and direct them towards the site of injury, and they are called chemotactic factors. The last cellular step in acute inflammation that is not illustrated in this diagram is the phagocytosis, which involves engulfing and degradation of the bacteria and the cellular debris.